In Persia, during the 9th century AD, the prince narrates to an unseen listener about his adventures. The prince and the army of his father, Shahraman, are passing through India to visit the Sultan of Azad, the vizier of a local Maharaja, wanting to prevent his death using a substance known as the sands of time, entices them into attacking the Maharaja's palace, where the sands are stored. During the fight, the prince loots an artifact called the Dagger of Time, and the Maharaja's daughter Farah is taken as a gift for the Sultan of Azad. Visiting Azad, the vizier tricks the prince into releasing the sands, turning everyone but the prince, the vizier, and Farah into monsters. The vizier attempts to seize the dagger from the prince, but he escapes and eventually allies with Farah to undo the damage he has caused and prevent the sands from covering the world, even though he has doubts about her loyalties and motives. Despite mistrusting each other, the prince and Farah gradually fall in love. After navigating the palace of Azad and reaching the hourglass of the sands in the Tower of Dawn, the prince hesitates when following Farah's instructions on containing the sands, unsure of whether to trust her as he has reoccurring visions of her stealing the dagger from him. The vizier ambushes them and they barely escape with the dagger, ending up in a tomb beneath the city. As they try to find their way out of the tomb, Farah recounts her childhood story to the prince that she has never told anyone else, eventually finding shelter in a mysterious bathhouse. Farah seduces the prince into the bath and they spend the night together. When the prince wakes back in the palace, he realizes that Farah stole the dagger while he was asleep and left the prince her medallion to protect himself. He follows her and only just manages to catch her as she is driven over a ledge above the hourglass by monsters by grabbing the blade of the dagger she holds, cutting his hand. To save the prince, Farah releases the dagger and allows herself to fall to her death. As the prince mourns over her with the dagger back in his wounded hands, the vizier offers him eternal life in exchange for the weapon. The prince refuses and stabs the hourglass with the dagger. Time rewinds to before the attack of the Maharaja's palace, and the prince, still in possession of the dagger and his memories, runs ahead to warn Farah of the vizier's treachery. It is now revealed that the prince has been recounting his tale to Farah, and as he finishes, the vizier enters to kill him. The prince kills the vizier and returns the dagger to Farah, who believes his narrative was just a story. The prince kisses Farah, but she rebukes him because she no longer has any memory of having fallen in love with him. The prince rewinds time to undo his kiss. In parting, the prince mentions a private word Farah told him during their time in the tomb, leaving her amazed and proving to her that what he had told her was indeed real.